Who am I? I'm Richard Winnick.
Many people knew of Richard Winnick by a notation in a show program or by being told that he was the driving force behind the amazing production they were attending. If they knew what to look for, they might spot him in the audience, sitting somewhat inconspicuously off to one side, taking notes, which probably he'd used to terrorize cast members later. As a playwright, I had the privilege of meeting Richard in 1995 when he agreed to direct my very first play, The Perfect Line, which was to appear in the Edmonton Fringe Festival that summer.
I put a lot of stock in Richard. Definitely. No. Oh, definitely. Big time.
Oh, the nefarious, wicked director. Well, if anybody's going to keep us glued together well enough to pull this off, he'll do it.
Richard was the first person to really show me the behind-the-scenes world of theater. In return, I piqued his interest in the benefits of video recording theatrical productions.
So you're going to do at that point, you're going to do the best you can.
Are you firing me? I just think you need a good long rest, Willard. And when you feel better, come back and we'll see if we can work something out.
But I gotta earn some money, Howard. I'm in no position to be...
Where are your sons? Why don't your sons give you a hand?
We're working on a very big deal.
Willie, this is no time for false pride.
But I got baggage, emotional baggage, a plane load of baggage
That causes much saggage, everybody.
We've got baggage, emotional draggage, and we've been lugging around this baggage a long, long time. Time shit!
You snotty little bastard.
Your Honor, I'd like to ask for a recess.
I'd like an answer to my question, Judge.
The court will wait for an answer.
If Lieutenant Kendrick gave an order that Santiago wasn't to be touched, then why did he have to be transferred? Colonel? Lieutenant Kendrick ordered a code red, didn't he? Because that's what you told Lieutenant Kendrick to do. And when things went bad, you cut these guys loose. You had Markinson sign a phony transfer order. You doctored the law. You coerced the doctor. Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
Oh, I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
World, did you find the guts to tell a story like that?
I made it up. Of course you made it up. But when?
As I was telling it, word by word, sentence by sentence. Didn't know where the hell it was going? I just kept on doing it.
You don't even...
You're not taking in enough air.
Hey, what are you doing?
Stop! I'm just unbuttoning your pants.
Please, no premarital unbuckling. All right, Max, this is it. You have your instructions. Keyword, Max, glue, glue. You will stick to him like glue, and you will not let him out of your sight. You will drive him to the rehearsal and drive him back. You will give him whatever he asks for except liquor and women. At the performance, you will lead a spontaneous standing ovation, and then return him to the reception, keeping him sober with his hands to himself. Which point each drop dead. All we care. Good, good.
Grace, defend us. Be thou spirit of hell, O God condemned. Bring with the airs from heaven, O blasters from hell. Be thy intense, wicked, O charitable. Thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet, King, Father, Royal Dane, oh answer me! Let me not burst in ignorance, saying why this is, wherefore, what should we do?
It beckons you to go away with it.
Stop it, Martha!
I hope that was an empty bottle, George. You don't be wasting good liquor, not on your salary. Not on an associate professor's salary. And so here I am, stuck with this flop.
Don't go on, Martha.
This bog in the history department,
Martha.
who's married to the president's daughter, who's supposed to be somebody,
Who's
some yuck, some nobody, some bookworm, someone who is just now contemplating about making the young somebody who hasn't got the guts to make anybody proud of him.
Who's afraid?
All right, George.
In the morning.
Tradition! Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
Some of you may know that Richard was keenly interested in our local sports teams, the Oilers and the Eskimos. In fact, he used to get me to record hockey games for him, then get me to leave the tapes in my mailbox so that after a late night rehearsal or show, he could go home and watch the games live. Richard was not only a giant behind the scenes, he also loved the spotlight. In 2001, he agreed to perform a number from one of his favorite artists, Gordon Lightfoot, at one of my fringe plays held at Cook County.
He was standing by the highway with a sign that just said mother, when he heard a driver coming about a half a mile away. So he held the sign up high so no decent soul could miss it. It was 10 degrees colder down by Boulder Dam today.
Richard's love of music made him a favorite at jam sessions and Christmas parties at our place, where he'd play late and invariably be the last guy to leave.
Richard, you still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still here.
This was not always a bad thing, because it gave us a chance to really appreciate his talent, his passion, and get to know him in a more intimate setting. He was even at our place during our 30th annual Christmas party, the night the temperatures dropped to minus 56 Celsius, and we were the second coldest city on the planet.
It's cold out there.
He was darn happy to have his remote starter for that yellow Mustang of his that night.
Summer nights to bring. Was he with those skeptics?
We can show you Richard at one of the last social activities he attended as an honored guest at a birthday party for 4 people turning 60.
Redo.
I will always remember the man who injected theater into my life and who encouraged me to study psychology. A fascinating person who shared his thoughts and memories about his work, his experiences, his passions, and even his cat. Richard was always looking for passion, especially on stage, but in the end, I don't think he found the passion he wanted for his own personal life, and I would venture to say that he died of a broken heart. Richard Winnick, gone far too soon, never to be forgotten. We'll miss him forever.
I'm rocking down that long off the road, babe. Where I'm bound, I cannot tell. But goodbyes to get work down. So I'll just say, fare thee well.